Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube video. It's your boy LittleBoy24 here, and today is going to be my review of Captain America Brave New World. Let's get right into it. So I watched this last night, actually. This movie was interesting, if I have to say. Honestly, I thought this was going to be bad. Like, the first time I heard about it, Will Wilson, the Falcon, was going to be Captain America, and it's called Brave New World. I said, okay, this is good. Next, I heard connection to Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, and I was like, okay, what? And then Red Hulk, I was like, okay, this is just gonna be a bad movie. Captain America versus Red Hulk. That is not a great mixture, if I have to say. Now, if it was like Captain America and Hulk together, that's a different story, but this is Red Hulk versus Captain America, just that. That's what we were hearing. But then we get the trailers and the footages, and it's like, okay, it's not bad, it doesn't look good, but I'm watching it still. But honestly, with the reshoots and stuff, honestly, respectfully, I think this is a actually good Marvel movie. Not like top tier like Civil War, Infinity War, Captain America Winter Soldier, like the top movies, like even No Way Home. But it's one of those movies where you can't hate it. It's like, it's not worse than freaking Thor, Love and Thunder, or like, Ant-Man Quantumania, those were like really bad in their own way. This one was good. Now, when you watch this, don't expect, one thing I would definitely say about it, this is not a Captain America movie you would think. Because, like, the old Captain America movie, it was full-pack action. You see the fighting with Captain America. Like, the fighting scenes were, like, the best part of Captain America movies. And definitely Winter Soldier, but I think Civil War has the most best fighting scenes ever. Because it's a bunch of superheroes fighting each other. I think that was pretty awesome. But honestly, Brave New World, I think Brave New Order or Brave New World, I kind of like blurred the freaking title of the movie because they switched it off, so I'm still stuck with the old and new in my mind. But honestly, it doesn't have, like, the freaking action scene was Will Wilson. Okay, I'm going to say Falcon because I can't even say his last name in the movie. But the Falcon, well, now Captain America in this, okay, Captain America 2. Because like, if every time I think about it, I think of Steve Rogers. So, Captain America Falcon, when you see him fighting, it's really, it's great action. I really like his fighting. It's definitely a different kind of fighting than how Captain America Steve Rogers fought. You know what I mean? And that's a good thing. I didn't want, like, the same thing, but they kind of, like, less the fighting scenes, definitely. So it wasn't that much action-packed, I will say that. So, like, if you're expecting action, like, so much action, there is blood. I'm surprised, but they showed a lot of scenes with Will Wilson, Captain America, where he's stabbing people. I was like, wow, they're stabbing people. I don't even remember. I know there were shootings in like Captain America, but I didn't really even remember seeing like any stab wounds. Like, you see a little bit of blood in this, and that's good. That's a good thing about it too. I just see a little bit of blood, but Captain America, the second Captain America, honestly, wasn't bad. Now, the story. Now, I love the story. I don't care if you hate me, but I believe the story in this is a lot better than Captain America, the First Avenger. I have beef with Captain America, First Avenger. Let's get this straight. The Captain America First Avenger was a good movie. But I'm not going to sit here and explain this. This is a freaking review. Not explain why Captain America First Avenger is not my favorite movie, right? But I think it's a lot better than that storyline. Now, the rest, no. But this story was decent enough where I actually enjoyed it. Like, I'm watching it, and I do like how there's just so many different villains. We had the leader, Red Hulk, and we had, what's that new character? Honestly, you're gonna see the picture of him, but this guy, it's from the guy from like the Breaking Bad character. He was good in this too. I really like the balance too with the villains, and it actually connected really well with these three villains and made sense. So, like, the villains, actually, before we get to the villains, let's talk about the new Falcon. Now, this new Falcon, I would say the new Falcon kinda is bad, but good. Like, I do see the difference. I like, me personally, when I think, if, let's say, Spider-Man reality, like, if Spider-Man Peter Parker and Miles Morales, but Miles Morales was acting like Peter Parker, I don't like that. Just because they're supposed to be two different people, not the same people, but different color or a different name, you know what I mean? So when I went into this, I did like that part. But I think they try to make Falcon too goofy some reason. Like, too goofy, let's say like that. I don't know why he was so goofy. Yeah, but I did like the part where he gets injured and he learned his lesson to like listen and stop being goofy and paid attention more. I did like he learned his lesson for that. But it was too quirky. I think next time make him quirky. You know, I'm fine with him being a little quirky and like funny, but don't make him too much like that. Because the thing I like about Falcon, the first one, before he became Captain America, he was funny, but he took his superhero job pretty serious. Was Captain America? Was this one? It didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like it was taking it serious. It just felt really weird. But yeah, now the villains, I think, was okay. I don't know why I say it was okay. Is because the leader looked terrible. Like the Funko, I thought he was gonna look like from the Funko Pops and the pictures you saw on the shirts and stuff. I was like, that's not a bad leader. Just dye his hair black and that would work, right? Well, I don't know what, but they said let's change it up. This guy looked like a burnt raisin, bro. Like it's like if you had a cockroach in your life. It looked like you stepped on the cockroach and it's like all deformed. Like his top of his head is so deformed. He even knew his top of his head was deformed. He wore the hat the whole entire time. He knew it was bad. I honestly do like the leader in this movie. He looked like a burnt raisin. He looked like a crunched up cockroach, but he had a good point as a villain. This is the problem with other movies I hated when Marvel made. Quantumania, Thor, Love and Thunder, they had these villains, and it didn't mean anything at the end. Nothing at the end. We had Kang the Conqueror, the biggest villain. That was gonna be the big bad, and look what happened. Now Doctor Doom, and they had to bring Robert Downey Jr., right? That's how bad they did. And then it goes Thor, Love and Thunder, and he bring Gore the God Butcher. Bro, he could practically make him as the next big bad. But no. They gotta change the story up, and they waste Gore the God Butcher for no damn reason. That what made me piss. Like, Christian Bale did really good as being Gore the God Butcher. But, you know, how they did it to him was just messed up. I hated it so bad. But with this one, it gave them a meaning, because those villains, they didn't have no meaning. They were like, oh, I gotta be powerful, I gotta kill these gods, like, oh, I gotta time travel back to my world, you know? They had a reason. This villain had a reason, and he said, okay, practically, people already know that he's the leader in there, but how it connects is like the best part. But at the same time, I don't want to tell you the connection to it, so you know, I'm gonna leave that for you guys to go watch the movie to see what I'm talking about. But how it connects, I understand him. Like the pain he went through because of, let's get this straight, it is because of Ross. But it made total sense what he was doing. And I hated what he did, because he does a lot of F up stuff in here. Like people was dying in this movie because of him. So I did hate what he was doing, but he had such a good point about it, and I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. And like understandable. And then Red Hulk, actually, I think they should have not shown Red Hulk. I think they should have saved it for it. I think what they could have done, instead of making the leader, they made the leader look like a secret villain than a real villain in the main character, because he was the main villain throughout this whole movie practically. And the problem is the trailers, they suck at that. I want to admittedly say it. They should have not put that in the damn trailer. And I don't care, people, because straight out, Red Hulk was only in the movie for practically 10 minutes. So practically the ending fight scenes. And I call that one of the best fighting scenes as a Hulk. I think Red Hulk is better than the original Hulk. I tell you that. It doesn't beat the Incredible Hulk movie, but it does beat Thor Ragnarok. And with the Avengers films, it was good. I loved it more than the Avengers film fighting scenes. That's how good the Red Hulk was in here. But the problem is, the trailer made it look like Red Hulk was gonna be in the middle of the movie, and Captain America's gonna deal with it till the end of the movie. Practically in the end of the movie, we practically see Red Hulk, and that's what frustrates me. Why would he make? Okay, Yoda, stop talking. Straight out, why was the point of making Red Hulk throughout all the trailer and they don't show the leader? You know, they don't show the leader once, and you hear his voice, and that's all. Like one little second of his voice, and you show the third villain too. But then I tell you, when you watch a movie, you're like, yeah, you see that villain from the trailer a lot. Well, where's Red Hulk? And only why you give him 10 minutes. You know, I think that was effed up. They should have just done and have the leader and the other guy, the guy from Breaking Bad, together, and there it is. This movie would have been top tier if I didn't know that Red Hulk was in it. Because I was in the movie theater and I saw Thunderbolt Ross slowly changing into it and understanding and like finding out that the pills are gamma rated. Like, I'm gonna give it a little spoiler right here, a little. Whatever Ross was taking had gamma radiation, and because of that, that's how he turns into a Red Hulk. And if they didn't put that, I would have jumped off my chair and said, oh my god, it's about to be seen a Red Hulk. Now I was just sitting here like, where's Red Hulk at? You guys are lying to me in the trailer, guys. You said there was going to be a Red Hulk, and I'm not seeing no Red Hulk. But besides the villains, this movie is a top tier movie of a Captain America movie. I think if they get it back to back right now, the Spider-Man TV shows right now I've been hearing is really good. Everything's sounding really good right now while I'm hearing Miss Marvel now with the newest series. You know, they did good with Agatha, they did good with Deadpool and Wolverine, and, you know, the shows are doing good right now. And this movie's good. People saying it's not bad. So right now, they keep the flow. If Thunderbolts is going to be a good movie, and I saw the trailer for Thunderbolts, and swear to God, I know it's going to be a good movie. I can just tell I'm going to be crying in the movie because I know there's going to be a character dying named the Red Guardian. I have a whole bet. I will save this video, guys, and I bet on my soul, Red Guardian's going to die. I promise you on my soul, Red Guardian's going to die. Alright? But I'm going to give you guys my 1 out of 10 and a 5-star rating. I do them both. I don't care. I like doing that. So I'm going to give it a... Ooh, this is hard. Because I don't want to give it too much of a bad, but I don't want to give it such a good one. I'm going to give it a... I'm going to give it a 7.5. Because the story was amazing. I told my dad this. I said I enjoyed the story. I don't care if you hated it or anything. I love the story. I love Wade Wilson. Oh my God. Will Wilson in this, and the Falcon and the new Captain America. I loved everything I saw in this movie was the story. But, you know, how they did it with the action and how they kind of... I think the trailer that made me a little bit frustrated more. I think it's just going to get a 7.5. Now, if I star rating, it would be 3.5 stars. Like I just said, you know, I think if they just show the leader and the guy from Breaking Bad and hide the Red Hulk, top tier, #1 best movie. I would love that. I think I would even put it a little bit higher with the Captain America movie. I wouldn't even put that in my second place of a big reveal. If they should have done like a No Way Home. I'm like yapping over here, guys. I'm like yapping right now. But if they did it like No Way Home, hiding the big villains, like not really the villains, but the characters, like the Spider-Mans. Ooh, if they did it like that, ooh, I think it wouldn't be like clapping, like your hands are clapping like Deadpool, Wolverine. Like they hide the character of Deadpool and Wolverine, the character in the Deadpool and Wolverine, and Spider-Man No Way Home so good. But why couldn't hide Red Hulk? And I think the only reason why they did it because people hated the Captain America movie, and they wanted people to be like, yeah, let's go watch that movie. You know what I mean? So I think that's the main reason. But now this will be the end of the video for you guys that doesn't want to hear any spoilers, because this next other 10 to 7 minutes I'm gonna be talking about spoilers, and if you guys don't care for that, well, you guys go watch another YouTube video from my channel. I just posted a review on Dexter Original Sin. I got Sonic review. You know, I'm gonna be watching all the Spider-Man episodes because I haven't got done with this. So I'm gonna binge watch it practically. So yeah, you guys hit the sub and hit the like if you guys are leaving the channel now to get no spoilers. Well, people who said there is some couple characters from past movies and characters that we love that did came. So practically 2 characters has came in to this movie. So the first character we see, I think, actually let's do at least not favorite character. Practically, Thunder Ross' daughter has finally came back in the MCU, and she's came back to see Thunderbolt Ross. After the big fight between Captain America and Red Hulk, and then Red Hulk turning back to Thunder Ross, they took Thunder Ross to the raft and started talking, and Captain America's like, hey, Thunder Ross, we gotta put you here because you turned to Red Hulk, blah, blah, blah. And Captain America, before I go, I don't want to annoy you because you have a guest. And that guest was his daughter. Ooh, I was a little bit happy seeing that. I think that's why I love the story more, just because they brought the daughter back, and I saw Thunder Ross crying because, like he said, he have not seen his daughter since Incredible Hulk reality. Like, he didn't see her that much because of what he did. You know what I mean? So see, when I saw that, I kind of teared up for him just because he'd been wanting to see his daughter the whole entire time, and he couldn't because of what his decisions did to him. And then another character. Now this one, I didn't expect. I kind of expected it, but I thought it was going to be more as an end credit, not a, in the movie kind of thing. Well, freaking Bucky Barnes came in. Bucky Barnes, after the Falcon injured his own self by trying to take a bomb out, and the bomb kind of exploded near his body, so he went right into the ocean. Meanwhile, was in surgery. Falcon was over here like sad about it, crying, and then he's like, and then someone walks in, says his name, and he's like, "Oh, bro, leave me alone." And it slowly goes into freaking Bucky. Ooh, when I saw Bucky Barnes, I said, "Oh my god." Oh, I love this. I like how, I think, the funny thing about the new Captain America movie, straight out, the funny part is that some reason, every time the Falcon is talking to someone bigger than him, it was him with Captain America, then it was him with freaking War Machine, and then it was him now with Bucky Barnes. I like how that always happens, and then usually the bigger people tells him something that makes him like, oh yeah, you're right. But yeah, Winter Soldier and him was talking, like giving some inspiring stuff, and after that they were joking. I love that scene. Even though it didn't connect to the story, that's what people want. They don't bring these big heroes in it to just make it, or catch and grab kind of thing. You can bring this big hero in there, but make it where it makes sense in the story, or like makes sense of why you put that character. So putting the Winter Soldier in there, that made sense, and putting Thunderbolt's daughter back in the movie made sense. So I do like those 2 characters. Those are the only 2 guest characters. I ain't gonna talk about the other spoilers. You can go watch the movie. I'm not gonna give you every detail, you know what I mean? But then I'm gonna give you the detail for the end credits. Now, the end credits isn't the biggest end credit. Let's admit that. Honestly, I think it was a little bit disappointing end credit. But the thing about it, this is finally an end credit that kind of connects to the Avengers film. Straight out, Captain America said, well, you lost the bet, and he's like, well, but there's a bigger threat coming into our world. And you're like, stop your yapping, Captain America be saying, and he's like, no, I'm telling you the truth. There's gonna be someone that wants so much power that's gonna defeat our world and wants other world, and that's all. Practically, the leader kind of reading the future, saying, hey, there's gonna be someone destroying our world if you guys don't figure this out. And apparently they're setting up freaking Avengers Doomsday, and that's all. That's the only end credit you get. And at least it connects, and looking like it's not like a lame end credit. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of like lame end credits that just doesn't make any sense in the Marvel universe. Like, there's so much of that, and I hate that. But honestly, this Captain America movie was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it very much, and I hopefully I get to watch it again when it goes on Disney Plus, or I get a DVD. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I hope you guys hit the sub and hit the like, and I see you guys next time. Peace.